Hello and welcome back to Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Last time we talked to Ilia about her father and our father and etc, etc, etc. And there's this new option, so I'm gonna try my best, whatever that means. At sleeping? It might mean sleeping. Now that I'm alone in here, the first thing I'll do is check out the room. It's not all that bad being shut up in here this way, but the fact that Zelda seemed to enjoy it so much is another story. FYI, this is the shit I'm going to be doing during vacation, so this episode, I put a schedule of episodes for everything for the next 2 weeks, basically, up on my community tab where I posted something just in general. So if you're curious about when episodes are going to be for the next couple weeks, it's going to be there. It's not booby-trapped. I don't know, maybe. They might. Did we stay in here in any of the other ones? I don't remember. No, I suppose a lot of them I did end up sleeping in here at some point at least. No ceiling that will stand and crush me, or briars that will grow out of the floor, walls that will close in on me, or water that will flood in. Not that right. After investigating the room and finding it free of any traps, either modern or antiquated, I feel safe for the time being. Yeah, I'll just fall asleep in here. Man is the kind of animal that, if he really puts his mind to it, can sleep just about anywhere. I sit up from the floor at the arrival of a sudden visitor. In through the door comes Ilia. After a glance at my surroundings, should we tell her? What will she do? No. Yep. We should explain how we got the room. Looking what must be somewhat desperate, I hold in a yawn as I answer her. Oh, she's definitely shocked now.
Yeah. セラがエミヤ様の寝室はこちらですって有無を言わさず。もうセラったらまたおかしな真似して。シロにこんな物置をあてがうなんて。そうだな。でもベッドを用意してくれただけでも譲歩だと思う。
You must not, milady. A doghouse is more than appropriate for an I must be really refined as I'm not really sure that's a word. Dog that may bite you at any moment. Albeit lacking in taste as he is, I am sure you'll voice no objections to it. And family. Burning with righteous indignation, Ilia pulls me towards the door by my hand. But the dark maid appears without a sound. These may just appear at will, anywhere in the castle or something. And though her uniform is mostly white, it certainly is appropriate to call her dark. Is that a reference to something? Because it seems like Shirwa was trying to, explain away the reference afterwards.
そもそも氏素性の知れぬ下々の者にお嬢様のご厚情はもったいなく、本来は犬小屋に押し込めるべきところをあえてこの部屋を、それもわざわざ寝袋まで用意して差し上げたのです。
It's great pains because you don't have a sleeping bag because you would never offer it to anyone else.
アインツベルンのもてなしとして十分だと判断しますが。
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. I don't think Ilia's gonna get fooled by this.
セラ、下の客室、すぐに。
お嬢様。
こんなところにシロを寝かせておくわけにはいきません。
彼は私の客です。
ですが大旦那様には部外の者をみだりにこの城に泊めることは禁じられて。
Not good. This is turning into a war between Stella and Ilya about whether to treat me like a dog or as a human.
二人とも
After clearing my throat to draw their attention, I speak up. Honestly, I more feel like Ilya should probably put her foot down. I mean, she is in charge, and Stella's clearly abusing what authority she does have. Giving her the responsibility she has if she wasn't going to abuse it is one thing, but if she's gonna abuse it for such petty shit.
いや俺はこれでいいよ。
シロ？
屋根もあるし窓もはまってるし寝袋に穴も開いてないし一晩の宿なら十分だ。森の廃墟で寝ることに比べれば大したことじゃない。
I was thinking, wait, did he sleep it? Wait, and then I thought, oh, wait, yeah? Yeah, he did.
感服いたしました。エミヤ様は物を見る目が終わりになる。
Oh, don't you fucking... Stella's literally nods. Don't pretend you're actually trying to be nice. She seems almost sincere, the key word being almost.
そういうわけで今日はここで寝るよ。豪勢な夕食だったしそれを思えばこれぐらいどうってことない。
そう、シロ。
エミヤ様もご納得の様子で安堵いたしました。それではお嬢様、消灯の時間です。お部屋に戻りましょう。
あ、じゃあな、イリア。
You should still punish Stella. You should still punish Stella. You should still punish Stella.
うん。それじゃあまたね。
But she looks so sad. I'd rather see Ilya smile than not have Stella get punished. I noticed that neither of them said goodnight. You gotta admit, as a bedroom, this place is severely lacking in creature comforts. Not heard that phrase before either. But all I have to do for it is to stop bothering me. But all I have to do for it to stop bothering me is fall asleep. No one bothered to say goodnight. That's a weird thing to point out. I think, the creaking of the hinge reaches my ears. Just as I was finally starting to fall asleep too, the moment I thought that, I realized someone else had come into the room. Is it gonna be Ilya feeling bad about it? Saying like, I can tough it out one night too if you're gonna be here? And then jumps in the bed with me?
お兄ちゃん、起きてる？
Oh wait, no, I was wrong. No, she's not gonna do that because it's not a bed. It's a sleeping bag.
イリア。
She came here alone this late at night. Again.
ああ、起きてる。もしかしてさっきのことで。
そうよ。今ならセラもいないでしょ。さっきは気を使ってくれたけど、私、やっぱりこんなところにシロを寝かせるのは嫌。
イリア。
She came all this way, alone through the dark of the castle night just for me. Refusing her after all that would be more impolite than anything.
俺もバカだな。初めっから好意に甘えればよかった。それで俺はどこに行けばいいんだ？
すぐ近くだよ。私の部屋で一緒に寝よう、お兄ちゃん。
Ilya's room. Sounds good to me. What did she say? Sleeping in her room? And together at that. I honestly wouldn't mind myself unless she tried something. Because, I don't know, I wouldn't see her in that way if I was in Emiya's shoes. You idiot. She's like your little sister. No, wait, if that's the case, then what's the problem? I mean, Ilya may be small, but she's still a lady. There's definitely a problem with just jumping into bed with her there. Though, really, this whole situation is nothing more than one big problem.
どうしたの、シロ？目に落ち着きがないけど。
Nothing's wrong, and yet an incredibly ominous feeling is clinging to me. I also might wake up with an axe to my throat. I don't know. I can't go. I mean, it wouldn't be Ilya in that case, though, but I can't go, and yet I can't tell her that I won't.
シロは私の部屋が嫌なの？昔閉じ込めたりしたから。
Oh, an excuse. Jump on it.
いや、それは関係ないんだけど。
もし私の部屋に来てくれないなら、私もここで寝るんだから。
It's not better for you. She flops into the cheap air mattress. I've decided I can't allow Ilya to sleep in a place like this.
そうだな。あれ、イリアの言葉に甘えさせてもらっていいか。
もちろん。やったー。今夜はずっと一緒だね、シロ。
She's in a good mood. It's also fairly late. When do we normally get up? Oh wait, no, it's the 4th day, right? If that's all it takes to make her happy, then this must have been the right choice. Right? Actually, could I get past the 4th day now? Because I have gotten past the 4th day prior? If just slightly. That prison cell, the temporary guest room, can't even be compared to the gorgeous bedroom I find myself in. Living here with Ilya would be much more relaxing than spending the night alone in that room. Or so I thought anyways.
シロ、あっち向いてて。
え？
この格好で眠るわけにいかないでしょ？
I mean, you could. I mean, you know what? I can't remember the last time I ever slept in just regular clothing. It happens sometimes, I'm sure, but still.
ちょっと着替えるから。
Right. That's right. It's different for her.
どうしたんだよ、イリア。
もしかして、私の着替えを見たい？お兄ちゃんならいいよ。
Hey, now, what the hell do you think you're saying? Ilya may not be quite old enough to feel it, but there should be some natural shyness between a boy and a girl.
はいはい。そういうことでシロをからかっても面白くはないわね。じゃあ、あっち向いててね。
I do as I do as she tells me. True, part of me does regret the missed opportunity. That didn't come out of my mouth. With that, a silence returns to envelop the room. I hear the rustling clothes, and after that, I sense her slipping under the covers behind my back. Oh, at first I was expecting more rustling of clothes as she puts on her new clothing. The first thing I thought is that she jumped into bed naked or something, and it's like, it's gonna go poorly. I hope not.
はい。いいよ、お兄ちゃん。
Oh, I don't. I'm trying to remember. Have we ever seen her in her pajamas before? Probably not. Ilya and I lie in the bed side by side. Even if we both stretch out our arms and legs, there's room to spare.
ねえ、もっとそっち行っていい？
いいぞ。というか、広すぎて寄り添わないと隙間風が入っちまう。俺のせいでイリアが風邪ひいたら、セラとリズに合わせる顔がないよ。
そうよね。じゃあ、本当に遠慮なしで。
Her body snuggles close to mine. Her laughter, even though colored with a slight shyness, is happy. Coming here was the right thing to do. This bed is too big and cold for such a small girl to sleep in alone.
白の体温、ちょっと厚めだね。なんか湯たんぽみたい。
That's a weird enough. Have you ever slept with a hot water bottle before?
湯たんぽって、また古い道具知ってるんだな、イリア。
Is that an old-fashioned thing? I've never heard of that before.
ええ、キリツグがね、あっちにいるときにお母様に話してたのは、思ったよりここは寒い、湯たんぽが恋しいって。その気持ち、今ならちょっとだけ分かってあげてもいいかな。
I bet. Ilya nestles closer, rubbing her cheek against my chest. The way she's holding on to me, I almost feel like a teddy bear. Which brings back some other memories. Speaking of which, this room sure has a lot of them.
いつもはぬいぐるみを抱いて寝たりするのか？
ボニファーチウスやオットー、 時々ね。
Any chance any of the other teddy bears here are... I see she's still thinking up some pretty unique names for them. The thought of Ilya dressed in her pajamas and calling up with a teddy bear is a lovely image, but also a very lonely one.
そうだ、初めて見るよね、私のパジャマ。
I guess.
どうかな、似合ってるかな。
For sure. I pat her suddenly inquisitive head. Her hair is as smooth and fine as any silk. She smiles under my hand and snuggles up against it.
かわいいぞ。童話に出てくるお姫様みたいだ。
今までね、そう言ってくれる人って誰もいなかったから。
A gentle warmth has begun to permeate Ilya's little body. She should be able to drift off into a peaceful sleep now.
お兄ちゃん、
なんだ？
子供の頃一緒に誰かと眠ったことってある？
Long ago, Kritsugu had the tendency to take off on long journeys at a moment's notice, so he wasn't around much, and Fujine didn't stay over much back then, so I don't really have any memories like that.
イリアこそお母さんと一緒だったか？
It seemed like a normal response to her question. But as the words left my mouth, I felt her tighten her hold onto my chest. Her body went rigid, as though out of fear. I gently stroked her back to comfort her.
悪い。変なこと聞いた。俺も誰かと一緒に寝ることがなかったから緊張。
At last, the tension fades from Ilya's bottle. At last, the tension fades from Ilya's body. Bottle. I have the water bottle in my mind still. Her faint warmth and gentle sleepy breaths resume.
いつも一人っきりでベッドに入ってたから冷たかった。今はお兄ちゃんと一緒だからあったかくて気持ちいいから。
A yawn follows on the heels of her drowsy proclamation.
今はもう夢物語だけど、これからずっとシロと一緒に眠れたのなら私は幸せだったのかな。
Half of what she's saying at this point must be sleep talk, but I know she means it. She's just lonely. Through her drowsiness, Ilya speaks almost as if to someone who's no longer here.
そっか。けど、いつもは困るな。俺、寝相が悪いかもしれないし、その度にイリアを幻滅させちまいそうだ。
知ってるわ。でもそんなのいくらでも直してあげるから安心して。
Oh, what do you think you're gonna do to fix that? I feel her wrap me tighter into her embrace. The warmth has permeated my body too, and I can feel my eyelids growing heavy. I feel like I'm hearing my own voice from somewhere far away, as though it belongs to another person.
シロは私が一緒じゃないと。
The words of the half-asleep Ilya tickle my ears. Her body's faintly warm and soft like a kitten's.
そろそろ寝ようか、イリア。
そうだね。シロの毎日はこれからまだまだ続いていくんだもの。それじゃあまた明日ね、お兄ちゃん。
Sounding was satisfied, her voice fades to a murmur, before gentle sleeping breaths replace it. Feeling her body temperature against me, my consciousness drifts from reality into a happy dream. The night of the fourth day wears on. I lie submerged in a happiness gentle enough to bring tears to my eyes. In the midst of many ends now approaching, the slumber remains the only point of pure, unclouded bliss. Which is why It's a little sad. Because if this is perfect, the loss when I next open my eyes will be the greatest yet in these many new beginnings. That was nice. Very, very, very much matches. Oh, that's not staying in the video. Editing echo, don't leave that one in. That's really fucking weird. That was really nice until that wallpaper just sort of like made it weird. Really weird. Okay, well, stuff just happened. In terms of what to do, I suppose I'll just continue on doing whatever. Suppose I haven't done this at school yet. I haven't done something with him for a while. Now I cross paths with a rather noisy bunch as I head to my classroom.
おい、今のめちゃくちゃ美人だったな。
けどよ、外国人が何の用で来てるんだよ。
Caster? It's unclear who gets recognized as foreigners. I know Saber does. That's more of a blonde hair thing a lot of the time.
いや、ありゃ外国人つうかさ、なんか変じゃなかったか？あ、いや、どこも変じゃなかったんだけど。
20 years, maybe?
いいんだよ、細かいことは。美人ならそれでいいの。
見間違いかな。耳長かったような。
I come to a halt. I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of how many good-looking foreigners there are around town, but ones that would come here... Wait. Emiya, why do you have a general idea of how many good-looking foreigners there are around town? Don't just move on past that without addressing it. I wanted to ask about the details, but the bunch disappeared towards the other end of the hall before I could get a chance. Like, I get that he's familiar with a lot of the, you know, the Holy Grail War people, but that doesn't mean they're the only foreigners-looking people in town, you know? Issei, who's walking alongside, had stopped as well.
どうしたんだ、一星。
いや、今の連中が話していた内容が少し気になってな。
珍しいな。一星がそんな噂話なんか気にするなんて。
いや、何？話の内容に少し心当たりがあっただけだ。しかし、特にこちらが気にする必要もあるまい。
With a nod, he just accepts whatever he accepts and walks away in a hurry. He probably recognized it as Caster. I should follow his example and get going, but it still keeps bothering me.
やっぱり聞いてみるか。
ボス、調べは済んでます。
Someone suddenly starts talking to me. Wait, I'm the boss? Startled, I see Gojo-kun, my classmate, Abia, with an open student planner in his hand. Seems like he watched another detective TV drama yesterday.
外車の特徴は外国人で美人。目撃者の証言によると、スタイルが良く、印象を聞くと紫だった。という。
There's nothing written down on the planner, but he recites it with no hesitation.
紫？
No way. Could it be Ryder?
後藤君、その外車ってどこで見られてるんだ？
外車は玄関から入って1階廊下に来た。という。
So the target is moving. Looks like the assault's isn't about to stop there either.
サンキュー。引き続き内偵を進めてくれ。
I'll start looking for her in the first floor's hallway. Even if Ryder's already moved on, someone must have seen her.
ああ、ボス、そろそろ戻らないと会議の時間ですが、遅れると本部長が怒りますよ。
What now?
藤村先生にはうまくごまかしといてくれ。授業には遅れても行くから。
Oh, okay.
了解です。
Goto-kun responds with a salute. I throw a glance at him and go down the stairs. It did not take long to reach the objective. Frankly, I was originally going to turn right around and hurry back to the classroom, but I couldn't just abandon a person in need. Issei's fleeting doubt was Caster. But she sure does stand out. She's not doing anything outright suspicious, she's just conspicuous. And very much so. Not sure of her destination, she texts the room numbers one by one as she walks down the hallway.
もう、キャスター。
あら、セイバーのところの坊やじゃない。
Saber's staying at my place, so Kester seems unfazed, but I'm feeling quite tense myself. Right about now, people are saying, who is that? It's Emiya from third here. It's him again. Why does the universe revolve around him? Let's get to killing him now, and so forth. Oh, we need an event where the school tries to kill him. Just like a mass conspiracy to kill Emiya.
それで何してんだよ、そんな目立つ格好でさ。いつものほら信徒に出かける時の洋服はどうしたんだ？
I whisper softly.
大丈夫よ。そのあたりは魔術で認識をごまかしてるわ。それよりも坊や。
It has made you not less suspicious in the slightest.
なんだよ。
職員室ってどこかしら？
は？
何よその間の抜けた顔は。
いや、入り口の案内板に書いてなかった？
え？
She must have missed it.
変なところでチェック甘いんだから。大体さ、あんた前に来たことあるだろ？
仕方ないでしょ。どこも同じような構造で一つ一つの細かい違いなんて把握してないわよ。
If you're looking
めん
for,
どくさいもの。
but you're looking for something specific that's supposedly blending in with it. Shouldn't you be looking for the details? Isn't that like 101 for this discussion? She complains with a sigh. And just now, I finally got a glimpse of her true character.
何をしているエイミア。チャイムは鳴ったぞ。自分の教室に戻れ。
宗一郎様。
Whether he had a first-year class or just overheard the noise we were making, Kusaki-sensei had silently appeared out of nowhere.
お弁当を届けに参りました。宗一郎様。
そうか。助かる。
今朝は慌ただしくて、私もお忘れになったのに気づかずすみませんでした。
And this is the end of the event, right? He gives her the lunch, and Emiya goes back to his classroom because he's late already.
いや、こちらも油断していた。
I'm just wondering how this is going to spiral out of control. With both hands, Yuzuki-sensei receives the lunchbox wrapped in a fancy handkerchief. For a moment, the two gaze at each other, lunchbox between them. Caster's passionate eyes aimed at Yuzuki-sensei. Yuzuki-sensei looking at the lunchbox. Suddenly, Caster looks down, bringing her hands together in front of her.
ご迷惑かとも思ったのですが、せっかくの用意が無駄になりますし、それにもしや一人で買い食いなどして恥ずかしい思いをされてはと。
そうか。
Well, I saw him wolfing down a yakisoba sandwich a while back. Even Chikusi-sensei with a lunchbox prepared with a loving care by his wife just doesn't seem to fit.
今日のお菜はレンコンのハサミ焼きですよ。
うん。
Oh, that was Toyoetsu's special yesterday.
それとプチトマトの蜂蜜レモン酢漬けも。
Is that the grocery store or something?
おお。
Yeah, that too.
以前つい買いすぎてしまった時に残さずお食べになられていたので、きっとお好きかと思って。
Or is it an actual restaurant? Maybe I'm giving her too much of benefit of the doubt.
そうだな。
No, which is it? Did he like it or not? But you did well in buying that, Mrs. Magical Lady. Right, the side dish shops at Toyetsu are extremely popular with the housewives and always go out of stock by 1 in the afternoon. Did she, camp out there?
ところで宗一郎様、しばらくお時間をいただいても構わないでしょうか。
Does he have a class to teach? Kusaki-sensei nods. I see. He wasn't actually going to class, but just happened to be passing by.
その
Why am I still here?
実は
Wait, why am I still here? I finally noticed that Caster's glaring at me.
何坊や、用済みならとっととお帰りなさい。
It's a school. I'm here for class.
いや、授業あるから。
じゃあさっさと行けばいいでしょ。こんなところではぐれ牛みたいにもうブーラブラせずに。
And miss the show for shame.
わかったよ。
Definitely my bad. It was me who stopped her in the first place.
ほら、シュッシュ。
I don't care about Caster, but let's get going before I get scolded by Kuzuki-sensei as well.
総一郎様、せっかくこうして職場へお伺いしたのですし、よろしければお世話になっているご同僚の方にご挨拶しておこうかと。その職員室は
案内しよ
Kuzuki-sensei turns around abruptly.
でも私ったらお弁当のことで頭がいっぱいで差し入れの一つも持たず、やはりまた次の機会に。
Make up your mind!
う。構わんだろう。別に気を使うことはない。
はい。ではお言葉に甘えまして。
With a reddened face as if trying to hide behind Kuzuki-sensei's back, Caster follows along. Still apologizing, she's straightening her hair frantically while looking in a mirror. I am deeply impressed by a woman's desire to not cause any embarrassment for her dear, dear husband. Caster's making her debut appearance in the teacher's lounge. Quite impressive.
話題としては美人の嫁さん披露会だけで十分なお土産ね。
だよな。このネタで向こう1週間は持ちきり。
She's my teacher. We noted that before. As I try to turn my head, I find it firmly held in place. The unforgiving, all-scathing Tiger Claw.
のう少年、校内を美人がブラリングなんて噂一つで命よりも大切な授業をすっぽかそうとは先生見過ごせないわ。
The voice alone sends goosebumps crawling all over my skin.
いや、これはあくまで握力。使い見知った人助け警察。
脳が痛い？
質問があります、本部長。
なーに？
後藤君は彼のフォローは？
バカね、奴は死んだわ。内村大河が教室に帰る。
Squirming on the staircase like a freshly caught tuna, I'm being dragged towards the slaughterhouse known as the classroom. That was fun, sort of. Deeply concerning as well. I guess it's time to use my writer thing for the episode. Again, I'll note I don't dislike her. She's just like, out of a lot of the characters, she's one that, like, I've said it so many times already. I think you get it by this point. On a whim, I drop by the Miyama shopping district. It's Ryder, but she doesn't have any work today. Something's up. Is she buying something? She furrows her brow as she alternates between looking at the shop's display and the note in her hand. And lets out a sigh. Even the other shoppers can't help but look a bit concerned about her. At this rate, I have a feeling Ryder won't be done with her shopping before sunset. Does she not know what she's looking for? Maybe it's too expensive?
おい、ライダー。何か困ってる？
シロですか？
Looks like the note had taken all of her attention away. Considering that Ryder always notices me no less than 5 meters away, being surprised this much is unusual.
シロも買い物ですか？
そんなところ。ライダーの方こそ買い物なんだろ
I've been found out, her dejected expression seems to say. It's hard to imagine the always resolute Ryder being this timid.
シロ、一つ尋ねてもよろしいですか？いつ頃から私を見ていたのでしょう？
I mean, I think I came up to you to ask if something was wrong fairly quickly. Relatively reasonable amount of time. Enough to notice. It's been like an hour, hasn't it?
さっきここでメモを見ながら困ってたあたりから。もしかしてライダーって買い物不得意？
After seeing her in that state, I certainly can't say it's one of her stronger points. Glancing at me, her shoulders droop again.
いえ、電球くらいであれば簡単なのですが。
Just? That said, when the light went out in the bathroom the other day, she did go out and get us one with lightning speed. At times of trouble, she can definitely be relied upon.
増えてがあるってこと。もしかして食料品関係？
お見通しでしたか。
She nods dejectedly. Well, fantastic, you've got a grocery pro with you. Seeing such a beauty hang your head, feelings of guilt overcome me.
でもメモがあるんだろ？
はい。入り用のものはさくらが教えてくれました。
If you have a list from Sakura, the household's kitchen authority herself, there should be no difficulties.
これなのですが。
Ryder shows me her note. In Sakura's meticulous handwriting, I see a list containing items such as lettuce, 2 heads, and chicken legs, among other things.
なんだ、これがあるなら簡単じゃないか。
確かに料理をする素人なら簡単でしょう。
Is it?
ですが、料理をしない私には曖昧すぎて困ります。
Is it? What's vague about lettuce, 2 heads, and a chicken legs? Like, I have very small amounts of cooking experience myself, realistically, and I can get that. She lost me. And I guess this isn't the smartphone era. If I was really lost on a specific item, I'd just look it up.
そうですね。例えば、トマトですか？
Looking in the direction Ryder is pointing, I see a bunch of bright red tomatoes. 3 for 312, 6 for 530 yen. I guess I'd go for 6. Any less than that and it wouldn't be enough for a salad. Oh, wait.
産地と値段の差があるので、果たしてどちらがさくらの希望に合うものなのかを私が判断するのは難しいのです。
That's fair. Bright red, 3 for that, 6 for... Is that a size? I mean, you could... Is it a branding variation? Or is it something else?
1個あたりの安い方でいいんじゃないのか。
She might disappoint Sakura with low quality choices. Our household isn't that picky about tomatoes. But Ryder wouldn't know that, right? No, that's fair. Sakura might have an opinion about it, but Sakura certainly wouldn't.
トマトやレタスならまだいいのです。じゃがいもになると男爵とメイクインがあるので、どの料理に使うつもりなのかわからなくて困り果てます。
Are those brands? I'm not familiar with potatoes either.
これがお肉になると、国内産と外国産、さらに国内産でも和牛と銘柄、さらにグラム単価が異なるものが混在し、特価品やセールの有無などが絡むと、
Okay, I do
私は呆然となります。
I do have some experience buying meat. Just make sure it has dates that'll make it not go bad before you use it, and get the cheapest stuff. As long as it's the right thing, as long as it's the right type of beef, it's just beef. I'd imagine Sakura would give you at least like the cut, like name or something like that.
なるほど。ライダーの悩みはよくわかった。
In other words, creating a shopping strategy is difficult without a vision of the meal. Like today, we'll have a steak, or I don't know, maybe a stew. For kitchen commanders like Sakura and me, changing and following the new strategy on the spot is easy, but for the rank-and-file combatants like Ryder, deciphering the commanding officer's intentions cause a great deal of anxiety.
お分かりいただけたようで恐縮です、シロ。
いろいろ苦労してるんだな。ああ、でもな。
I've just remembered about the other servant in our household. She also goes shopping quite often, yet I don't recall hearing anything of the sort from her. I think she just picks what she thinks looks good in terms of taste.
セイバーは買い物で困ったって話は聞かないぞ。
失礼ですが、 彼女と私には一つ。
どんなさ？
彼女は実に食欲旺盛です。ですから彼女は別のレベルで買い物を判断するのです。
She's picking them out for herself, basically, more than for other people. She's not trying... Ryder's trying to decipher the idea of what other people might want. Saber just looks at what's tasty. I'm willing to bet that's what this is.
美味しそうなものを選ぶと。
ああ。
Simple is best. And that's right, Saber possesses a very straightforward kind of grace. Of course, that includes the never mind the cost type of grace as well.
今度はもっと細かいリストを作ってもらうように、俺からもさくらに頼もうか？
一度そうしてもらったことがあるのですが、それはそれで問題が生じます。
Huh, so this is the attempt to adjust already. Most likely, Ryder became worried that she might be buying something different from the list specifications. Now this problem needs a more drastic solution.
ライダーも料理を覚えればいい。そうすれば自分なりの答えが見つかるぞ。
私が料理を始めても味覚に自信がないので、お二方には遠くを呼びません。さくらには私もできるようにならなければと言われるのですが。
I don't actually think that's a problem. It might cause a problem at a point, but you'll never learn unless you start doing stuff with it, yeah? That would be Sakura's sympathy for a fellow woman, definitely. No matter how much I tell Ryder to improve her cooking skills, my words simply don't have enough persuasive power to produce any results.
よし、わかった。とりあえず料理を覚えるかは置いておいて、ライダーの買い物に付き合うよ。
よろしいのですか、シロ？
ああ、冷蔵庫の中のものは俺も使うんだし、バラバラに買い物するより一緒の方がいいだろう。
Are you shopping for Sakura's place or Emiya's place, Ryder? Because I know that she still technically lives at home, right? And as we do so, I can teach her some of the finer shopping techniques. Like choosing vegetables, meat, and the right time to look for special sales. There are a lot of small tricks that make life easier.
よかった。感謝します、シロ。
Straightening up her back, she bows politely.
この恩は後日必ず返させていただきます。
そんなにかしこまらなくてもいいよ。買い物に過ぎないんだから。
I'm feeling slightly embarrassed now. Having Ryder suddenly become timid and rely on me is extremely rare after all.
どうしました？顔が赤いですよ、シロ。
なんでもない。
もしやさくらと一緒に買い物するときもそのように顔を赤くしているのですか？
なんでもないんだってば。いや、本当に。
ならいいのですが。それでは手近なところから片付けていきましょう。まずは野菜からですが。
了解。シャキシャキ行こう。
Okay. That was a bit more straightforward than I anticipated, but okay. Maybe I'll just go for a hodgepodge of characters that I choose today. Here, Lancer. You will finally get your due. You've been waiting here for like forever. At the harbor, there's a familiar face. Lancer can be found anywhere this afternoon. Oh, there are multiple. What is he doing? I don't know. The sky's clear. The autumn mood is covered up by the intense sunlight. The soft ocean breeze gently caresses my face. Only the screeching of seagulls breaks the peaceful silence of the docks. Without argument, this is the perfect location. Fuyuki's Harbor, a refreshing spot for an old man that would like an afternoon stroll or sportsman training for a marathon, but... the charged atmosphere between these two radically different men makes you turn into a war zone.
一人増えてる。
No, it's him. Right behind Lancer. That brown-skilled man enjoying his newfound leisure time. His strong back shining in the sunlight can only be.
稲田16匹目フィッシュ。良い漁港だ。面白いように魚が釣れる。ところで後ろの男、 今日それで何フィッシュ目だ？
うるせえな。なんでてめえに答えなきゃいけねえんだっての。うるせえからよそでやれよそで。
まだサバが8匹だけか。時代遅れのフィッシングスタイルではそんなところだろうよ。と17匹目フィッシュ。
だからうるせえってのこの近代かぶれ。魚が逃げるだろうが魚が。
It doesn't seem to be bothering his fish.
腕のなさを他人のせいにするとは落ちたなランサー。近場の魚が逃げるのならリール釣りに切り替えればいいだろう。
Wait, is that really the difference between the two at the moment?
もっとも石器人であるお前にリール釣りの何たるかが理解できるとは思えないが。おっとすまないね。18匹目フィッシュ。ヒャッホー。
Cries the man in the red jacket. That is never something I ever expected to hear from him. Ever. Well, this is a sight to see. I never knew that adults reverted to childishness could be so unpleasant to watch.
つうか、なんだありゃ。
It makes it even better that you know who that adult is. I'm hardly one to talk, but I get the overwhelming urge to just look away. And dressed like a fine fisherman head to toe, with a stylish pants and jacket, his distasteful implement is a spare no expense 99% carbon fishing rod. The reel he's using is the pinnacle of modern technology, 16 ball bearing, no vibration model with a high-speed electric reeling to boot.
いいなあ。あれ、最新型のリールだよな。
Where did you get the money to buy that, Archer? Do you have a job? I feel like I keep expecting to see you like working a job, but I haven't seen you working a job yet. That reel is one artifact that allows the man to in red to match, if not surpass, Lancer's wild intuition. All you have to do is input the data and the reel can practically catch the fish by itself. It's also overwhelmingly high-tech. One can hardly tell whether he came here to fish or just watch the machine do its job. I don't know when was this made? Like, I don't think that's like an actual, like... I don't think fishing rods are like that even now, basically. Everything else he's got with him screams top of the line. And must have cost over 203,000 yen altogether, enough to turn the most diehard fishing freak green with envy, especially if they have that specific a number off the top of their head remembered. Incidentally, all of it is a bootleg created through projection. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
この分では夜明けを待たずして勝負がつくな。軽い準備運動で始めたのだが、様子を見るまでもない。
So, I mean, he's from the future, too. I don't know how much farther in the future, but he might be able to bring... Could he project technology from, like, 20 years down the line or something that hasn't been invented yet? Could he project a smartphone? Could Archer just, like, in the middle of Fate Stay Night, like, just project a smartphone real quick and just call out for pizza or something like that and then let it go? Could you project a SIM card that would actually work? Could you... Oh my goodness, my mind is racing! Oh my goodness. The possibilities!
なあランサー、別にこの港の魚を釣り尽くしても構わんのだろう。
はいはい、できるもんならやってみろ。そん時は二度とてめえをアーチャーとは呼ばねえよ。
Should we call him Fisher at that point?
よく言ったランサー。こんな形でお前と雌雄を決する時が来ようとはな。どちらが漁港最強か、ここではっきりさせてやろう。
Archer is in high spirits while Lancer just looks fed up with the whole thing. Told you, didn't I? Say something weird and you'll attract someone even weirder. I leave the harbor as quietly as possible so not get in... I leave the harbor as quietly as possible so as to not get between them. Praying in my heart that the guy in red won't have to cause to change his name from Archer to Angler anytime soon. Okay, well, that is, I'm going through these. These have been pretty short. I'm going through a bunch of these, normally they tend to take like 20 freaking minutes whenever I pick one. But no, I'm 50 minutes in, I've gone through like 4 of them. Oh, Sakura in Ryder's room. I haven't done a Sakura on one in a while. Well, this is promising if we have them involved already. Why are Saber and Tasaka in the hallway? I thought they'd be talking, but they're just standing there quietly. Or rather, they're directing some sharp stares over this way. Uh-oh. I'll pretend I never saw this and just go somewhere else. Just as that thought crosses my mind.
はあ。体重は増えてないのですか？
ライダー、そんなことないから。
Okay, run. These voices sound like Sakura and Ryder. A woman's weight is a subject of great importance, but also a very delicate one. Thus, for men, it is also an exceedingly dangerous one, should they be foolish enough to bring it up. Even engaging in the act of thoughtlessly eavesdropping on a formation of a woman discussing it is just asking to be taken down by a sweeping hip throw. That is awfully specific. So despite this, why are Saber and Tasaka just standing there? I feel like this might have happened before to some extent.
ですがさくら、サイズが大きくなったのに体重が減っているなどという異次元的な事態は通常ありません。
そうかな。ウエストはきつくなってないけど。
そうですか。失礼します。
ライダー？
Just what are they doing over there? There's no way to know without taking a peek.
失礼。
Raising my hand, I walk past. It's not like this is an undercover investigation or anything. As I turn around the corner...
先輩！
こんにちは、シロ。
Ryder had Sakura easily lifted up by her waist. Sakura realizes she's been seen and jumps back in panic.
確かに体重は変わってませんね。そしてウエストも。
Wait, did something happen then? If you're investigating for a reason, right?
さっきのあれ、軽量だったのか。
Ryder's showing an admirable amount of chutzpah for doing that.
先輩、どこから聞いてました？
Longer than you'd like, less than I'd like.
どこからって。いや、体重がなんとかって。
I don't know if saying that was a good idea, but I don't think I can claim I heard nothing.
いや、さくらは見た目が標準的だと思うから気にしなくていいと思うぞ。あえていくつあるのかは聞かないけど。
私は57キログラムですね。
I don't care. Oh, hearing something like that will definitely bring bad luck. Still, only that for her height. She's really slender, and her sizes are, yeah. So when they were talking about Sakura getting bigger, they meant her. Uh-oh.
先輩、顔が赤いですよ。
さくらの胸が大きくなったことに気がついたからでしょう。シロも見ていないようできちんと観察しているのです。
Run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Sakura and I yelled in unison there. But while I was shocked, Sakura is pissed.
ライダー、先輩にそんなこと言わなくても。
隠していては効果がありません。さくら、あなたは自らの武器を自覚すべきです。この際、包み隠さず告白するのも一つの手ではないのでしょうか。
Sakura, you're gonna confess something? What would you confess? What could you possibly confess? What could possibly be something worth confessing from you? Did you... Oh, I get it. You drank the last of the milk!
俺に告白されても困る。
そうです。先輩も困ります。
おや、喜びこそすれ、悲しむことはないと思うのですが、もっともそのことに憤る面々も少なくないと。
Ryder shoots off a quick glance at the other side of the wall. It seems she's noticed the two eavesdroppers.
そんな、こんなことで姉さんは怒らないですよ。
Sure.
リンも人の子です。さくらのような体重は変わらないのに胸が大きくなっていくという恵まれた体質は気になるでしょう。 同じ血を受け継いでいるのですからなおさらだ。凛にとってさくらの体質はいかなる城壁よりも強固な壁に違いありません。
Ryder calmly invites a bloodbath with those words.
でもセイバーは気にしないぞきっと。
Actually, I'm pretty sure Saber is fairly insecure about the fact that her body didn't develop more than since her teenage years, basically. And that it got sort of stuck in a stasis. I feel like we've heard about that before. I don't think it's like a major thing for her, but like she does seem insecure about it. I can't defend you in this situation. Sorry, Tsusaga.
そうですよね。セイバーさんもサーバントですから、スタイルなんて関係ないって前に言って。
あれはコンプレックスの裏返しでしょう。私にもわからなくはありませんが。
Enough. My stomach hurts. If this wall were to suddenly collapse, there would be one ridiculous battle. I'm not even sure if risking my life could possibly prevent it. I can't keep breaking out in cold sweat, though. For some reason, it feels like Sakura's got a second bombshell to announce. Uh-oh.
やっぱりわかりますか、先輩。
I know what? No, I don't know anything. Don't.
いやサイズまでわからないし、昔に比べればほらさくらも結構その。
2 years ago, I thought she looked so thin and frail. Is it the soil or water in my house? I've seen her grow up right before my eyes. Just like a tree in a garden, nutrition must be important. Must be the important factor, right?
それはやっぱり先輩のご飯が美味しいから私も食べ過ぎちゃって。
ああ、それは嬉しい。
さくら、ですから体重の自己管理は重要です。
Ryder shoots another glance at the other side of the wall. Her mystic eyes may be blocked by those glasses, but they still seem to pierce right through the wall, casually playing with those on the other end.
またサイズが合わなくなってきて、これくらいのサイズになると可愛いのが少なくなっちゃうのに。
Do you want to have this discussion with Emmy around? Ah, is that right? Wait, Sakura's underwear. I better guard myself against my mind's eye. If I think about those big plump breasts wrapped around a brassiere, my main CPU would definitely overheat. Yeah, just like Echoes with trying to talk this episode.
姉さんくらいだと可愛いのや綺麗なのが国産でもたくさんあるから羨ましいな。セイバーさんもジュニアで可愛いのが。
そうですか。ですがインポートは逆ではないかと。
I'd like her to avoid bringing in nationalistic issues in this topic. It's not something I've ever thought about before, at the very least. This place may have turned into a veritable woman's dorm, but I'm still a healthy young man.
ああもういいよ全然無視してくれて。立ち話も悪いからお茶入れてくるな。
ごめんなさい先輩。こんなお話聞かせちゃって。先輩男の人だから聞いても。
男の人だから楽しみではないのですか。
ライダーったらさっきからもう。
That's because she's making fun of us, Sakura. You, me, and those two behind the corner. I shall retreat for the time being. I walk towards the kitchen on unsteady feet. Those two are waiting for me, with that look in their eyes. I didn't do anything wrong. If there's a wrongdoer, it would be Sakura's physics-defying chest.
エミヤ君、ちょっと話に付き合ってもらうわよ。
私も素人話し合いたいことがあります。
No.
あら、話題は同じようね。じゃあ一緒にしましょう。
ああ、俺さくらとライダーにお茶を。
代わりに私が入れてあげるから。セイバー。
了解ですリン。白を部屋に確保します。
Uh-oh, she firmly grasped my arm. It seems my right to veto to remain silent, and even my basic human rights are all gone. Danger, Will Robinson. By having me sacrifice here, a face-to-face confrontation will be averted somewhere else, and peace will be preserved in our residence. Or not.
仕方ない。身を捨ててこそ浮かぶ瀬もあれ。
Thus, one peaceful morning is sacrificed for stress relief. Being the only guy here sure can be hard. Yeah, these are going by quickly. Okay. I'm actually starting to run out of shit to do a little bit. New again for this? Oh, is this just gonna keep going? Sky is clear. The autumn mood is covered up by the intense sunlight. The soft ocean breeze gently caresses my face. Only the screeching of seagulls breaks the peaceful silence of the docks. Without argument, this is a perfect location, as if the harbor was a symbol of peaceful days of Yuki. However... What? Who's that? Is that Gilgamesh? With a bunch of, like, golden... within the kids? Oh no. Right now it is bustling like both New Year's and Lantern Festival put together. Not to mention... No, what more? The silhouette waving his high-grade rod like a big catch banner is, without a trace of a doubt... Yoki! Are you hanging out with the kids even though you're like in your grown-up form now? Are you still hanging out with them? Are they not questioning it? Isn't one of them Sakusa's like little brother? I should freaking warn her if that... oh my goodness.
の糸ピンピン動いてるよ。あれ、隣の兄ちゃんの竿安物だね。ギルの竿のが金ピカでかっこいいな。バカっぽいけど。ギル、今週のジャンプどこ？すごい、いっぱい釣れてる。ねえギル、後ろのお兄ちゃんに魚投げていい？
ははは、想像しいぞ雑種ども。周りのオケラどもに迷惑であろう。それはともかく、ジロ1匹と言わず10匹20匹持っていくがよい。ミミ、恐れることはない。怒らぬから引いてみよ。今久、当たり前のことを言っても俺の気は引けんぞ。しかしその思考はよし。これでガリガリさんを買ってくるがよい。カンタ、ジャンプは俺が読み終わるまで待て。コータ、あれは狂犬ゆえな。注意してぶつけてやれ。
誰
？What the hell, Kyoki? I guess that's the children's hero.
しかし拍子抜けだな。最強を名乗る者がいると聞いたが、まるで話にならん。所詮は番犬と贋作使い。王たる俺とは比べるべくもない。
I guess he is still... Yeah, that was their whole, like, dichotomy, wasn't it? Faker. Because he, like, projects them instead of having the real thing. Ah ha ha ha, the hero laughs happily. This is just an episode where I go, ha ha ha, nervous laugh over and over again. From time to time, the kids pull on his cheeks or hair.
相変わらずの物量作戦か。しかも金に糸目をつけぬ最新装備とはな。がっかりだ。道具に頼るとは見下げ果てたぞ英雄。
Mr. Angler. Surrounded by children, the red man defiantly pulls in another fish. Wait, you're one to talk?
ほう、そういう貴様のリールは釣り具屋で連日品切れのスーパーオートメーションではないか。面白い。リールでは劣るが、俺のロッドは特注の中の特注よ。どちらの装備が優れているか競い合ってみるかゲロ。
それは 伝説の電撃ガマカツ2006
Did he go buy this, or is that like a noble phantasm?
試作段階で製造中止になったはずのロッドをなぜ貴様が。
それね、僕んちのお父さんのギルがね、ちょっぱってきたら遊んでくれるって言ったんだよ。
Yay, laugh the kids. And then there's the blue guy who still hasn't said anything.
バカな。痛いけな子供まで動員するとは。貴様それでも英霊か。そのロッド勝者が手にするというルールでどうか。
Wait. Are you trying to challenge him for the rod that he stole?
望むところよ。貴様の贋作などいらぬが、それはそれとしてそのリールはもらっておこう。
But it's projected. Isn't that in... Gilgamesh, are you dumb?
すげえ、ギルと釣りプロの一騎打ちだ。こんなのめったに見れないぜ。
Wait, wait.
父ちゃん呼んでくる。
Wait. You stole the rod.
負けるな。やっつけろ。頑張れ。カワハギとか稲田じゃなくてカレーつってよ、カレー。けど後ろの兄ちゃんみたいにタコ釣るのは勘弁な。ねえギル、そんなのいいからさ、早くジャンプ読んでよ。
The Harbor's tranquility is now nowhere to be found. The king of heroes, popular beyond expectations, and the red guy, also somehow liked by the kids. And...
お兄ちゃん、釣れてる？
頼む。俺の楽園を返してくれ。
Lanza Nissan hanging his head like it's the end of the world.
帰ろう。ここはもう一般人のいていい場所じゃない。
I leave the harbor behind. Looking up the sky's brightness hurts my eyes a little. Alas, at least Lancer's lost paradise shall stay forever in my memories. Oh my goodness. Will someone else show up? Who else is there left to be super competitive? That would... Saber, maybe? I don't know. She just like stick her hand in and pull it out herself after discerning the taste of the fish. I don't know. Okay, no more of those. Asking for cooperation, I don't know on what, but it felt like something that might unlock other stuff. I don't know. Really, this is a new rather than a main story thing? Okay, well then. I'm not entirely sure myself how I reached this conclusion, but I feel that to defeat the enemy that I haven't seen, I need the help of others. Archer is out of the question. Caster is currently a pacifist. Assassin might as well be a statue. Ryder simply doesn't care as long as she can protect Sakura. Illy is enjoying herself just sitting on the sidelines and watching. That means he's the only one left.
Oi, Lancer!
I wave and greet him. Complicated rhetoric doesn't work on this guy, so I get straight to the point. I explain it the best I can. The abnormality of these 4 days. How even though we've never met, I'm vaguely aware of the 8th Master's appearance and fighting style. That the Lady Magus is part of the abnormality happening now. And since Saber and I are a poor match for her, perhaps I could borrow the support of another servant. Lancer doesn't turn around at all. Does he know? His eyes are lazily staring at the sky, looking more and more displeased.
確認するが、その女、赤毛のショートでスーツ姿か？
Was it red or pink? Might have been more maroon or burgundy, actually.
ああ、革手袋をつけて殴ってくる。
イヤリングはしていたか？
ね？確かしてなかったかな。
ラスト。そいつ、5体満足だったか？
は？そりゃ5体満足って言えばそうだけど、服の下のことまでは断言できないぞ。
And the questions stop there. Lancer sighs. Yep, he knows.
ご苦労なこった。くたばった後も戦うことはねえだろうに。
He grumbles.
ランサー、そいつが何者なのかはまだわからない。ただ、敵であることは確かなんだ。今度、俺とセイバーが夜の巡回に出るとき、あんたの力を貸して。
悪いな。他を当たってくれ。俺はパスだ。
You really don't want to be involved? Even to just help her get put to rest, essentially? Even though he says it in a relaxed tone, the refusal is final. It's what makes this man really scary. Only now do I realize he can smile while wielding a lance. Without any mercy whatsoever.
理由聞いてもいいか？
趣味じゃねえだけだ。嫌がらせの類じゃねえよ。お前には借りがある。他の頼み事なら安請け合いもしてやりたいが、そいつは特別だ。仮に王様の命令でも首を横に振るだろうさ。
The way he says it, there's no room for discussion anymore. It's the word of a man who had never defied his lord when he was alive. It looks like Lancer will never get involved where she's concerned. Okay. Acknowledged. Okay. I'm not surprised, but interesting. Really. Just the I'm running out of stuff to do. I was trying to not do any of the Sakura or Rider. I'm legitimately starting to run out of things to do. Because a lot of these have been quick, too. That's a big part of it. I've been trying to avoid doing any of the date ones simply because I was hoping to dedicate an entire episode to those, and I'm already at like an hour 14 recording-wise, so... let's go to Forest Runes. I have a horribly bad feeling. Okay, same things before, I presume.
さて話、君もあれかな？俺より強いやつに会いに来たのかな？
Wait, what? Is this different? Did you come to meet someone stronger than me?
そんな血生臭いのはごめんだけど、あんたさっきの軍曹さん。
いいな。我が名はクイズ王に。
No, I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same.
はーい、もちろんただとは言いません。し。じゃあ好きな方を選んでね。
Let's do the last one I haven't done yet. New. What's the name of the city where these events take place? Fuyuki. If I get any of these wrong, I'm so sorry. What is the Sasaka family motto? Always mini skirts, always elegance. Well, only one of these would ever make sense as a motto. Always mini skirts. How many Phantasm Save-chan have? Well, more than one for sure. I know she has the cloaking winds and the sword. And then I guess the sheath, right? I don't think any of the other ones... I don't think I remember any other. Though she doesn't have the sheath available to her most of the time, yeah? Which of these things is not like the others? I mean, not... What? Wait, what? No. No. What? One of these things is... That was bullshit! Bullshit! How many servants can be summoned? What? Why was that not like the other? The other two were sisters. What? One of them isn't even human. How many servants can be summoned during the Holy Grail War? That's an interesting thought. Did they ever establish, because 7, right? Others can like linger around from other times, but I don't think they ever established anything where they could go beyond 7, right? Because I thought the command spells made it capable to... Was there ever anything to establish that you could do a bunch of summonings, but you'd only get, like, command spells? Because I thought the Holy Grail was a part of the summoning process, so that would mean that if it's trying to restrict it to 7, same idea as the command spells. Okay. It's just a freaking trick question. It's just trying to fuck with me. Where does he work part-time? Copenhagen. My goodness. What is the side? Blah, 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 blah. Always mini skirts. God, editing echo. Remember that. That'd make a fantastic fucking episode. Okay. How is it not Liz? I have no idea which one of these it could be. It's just like guessing in the dark at this point, if that's not it for that one. Okay, sure. She's a tsundere while the other two are nice? Okay, well. If I'm gonna do that. Oh. It didn't let me... It's not letting me do the thing with Illy again. Did I have to do the thing? Did I have to, like, spend time with her for that to even be an option? Wait, what? This didn't let me skip it. Okay. I guess it didn't let me skip because it had that whole quiz thing there. For some reason. Yeah. Speaking of her. I guess let's do this now.
藤ね
The one person I did not expect to see up at the harbor was here before me.
あれシロだ。こんなところで何してるの？
藤ねこそ港に何か用があったのか？
Something doesn't feel right. Unlike seeing her face from dawn to dusk, bumping into her at a place like this feels different somehow.
ん？シロも学校をサボってこんなところでうろうろしてちゃダメだよ。
Aren't you a teacher? Why are you here?
そういう藤ねだって今。
そうね。まあ今日くらいは多めに見てあげるか。連休前だし。
Wait, what's happening to your class? Do they know you're not there? I thought she'd drag me to school by the ear or the head like before, but it looks like she's in a good mood today, save for now. No, wait. Even in a good mood, it's not like Fujine to forgive skipping school. Maybe she's not feeling well.
なんか調子出ないな。
そう？
いやほら藤ねだったらこう。
I stepped onto the pier and struck a dramatic pose. Something, I don't know, sailor-like with a pipe in his teeth. A grizzled sea wolf of the guy in the Rambler series.
私は海の女。こんな渡り鳥に惚れるとやけどをするぜ。なんて言いそうで。
あはは似合うかもしれないね。そういうのも面白いかも。
どうだろう。今以上に変な気がする。
I just imagined it for a moment, but it'd be odd to see actual sailors at this harbor after all. But weirdly enough, if it was Fujine, I could actually picture it. Is she despondent about something? Reminiscent? Also, is there normally someone over there, or is that a lighthouse? That looks like a person, honestly, though. Huh.
って島シャツパンタロンのセーラーなんて今時手に入るのか？
ん？セーラー服なら私もちょっとすごいわよ。
昔はそうだったね。あ、それでセーラー服持ってくるのは勘弁してくれよ。
The image of someone over 20 in a schoolgirl's sailor suit is a bit severe. At this board, a real sailor's uniform might actually look good on Fujine, though.
海ね。そういえばそういうものを着てた頃にキリツグさんを追っかけてたな。
Gazing at the distant sea, she mutters something longingly. I don't know what was going through his head at the time, but once he went overseas on a freighter that boarded at this harbor. When I told him to go by plane, he said, "No, Shiro, the chance to hide amongst the cargo on the boat is what makes the trip such a novel adventure, don't you think?"
いや、追っかけない方が良かったと思う。
Wait, he did it for the thrill? I have to be honest, I never got that, like, impression of his personality being like that.
そうよね。パスポート持たないで国外に行ったら送り返されちゃうし。
Pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure entering a country without going through customs, even if you have a passport. Would she have followed him if she had one? And not just a passport, she'd need a visa and all that too. Even then, I wouldn't recommend being Kurisu's companion on one of his reckless adventures. Fujine is technically a girl after all.
海外に出かける時の桐次さんをここまで追っかけてね。でも連れてってって言えなくてね。
What was your relation with him? Like, I get that you're like a family friend, basically, but...
そうだったのか。
桐次さんにシロを頼んだよと言われて、わかりましたってそればっかり。一回無理して追っかけて海外で何してるのかちゃんと見てくればよかったな。
She laughs weakly. Even through my own perspective, it's not as though I could tell what he had been doing overseas. Just come back with all kinds of nonsense stories that I look forward to. Neither of us knew when he would come back, so we waited for him together.
俺も行けばよかったかな。
そうよね。私たちを一回くらい連れて行ってくれても罰は当たらなかったと思う。
Take care of Shiro. Recklessly suggesting he should have gone along on one of these.
でも親父ってどこで何してたかさっぱりだぞ。ヨーロッパとかならいいけど、アフリカの奥地で宇宙人の子孫を名乗る謎の古代民族を見たみたいなのだったらどうするんだよ。
This feels like a reference. It wouldn't be quite that absurd, but there's a good chance it wasn't that far off. The Andes, the Amazon. Kurisugu went everywhere. I remember not knowing what to do with the weird mask he brought me as a souvenir that looked as if a trapped spirit was about to emerge from it.
アフリカ？ねえ、トラいるかなトラ？
That sounds correct.
いなかった気がする。いたとして都合よくカメラの前になんか飛び出してこないって。
I know they have lions, and Asia tends to have tigers, right? I'm not sure if they're in both places, though.
大丈夫大丈夫。お姉ちゃんがいるからトラだって一撃で退散できるかな。剣道は3倍弾だけど肉食獣とは猟銃を持ってようやく対等。ぬぬぬ。
Who do you think you are, Gato Kiyomasa? To fight a tiger on equal terms, you have to be at least at Saber's level, right? Fujine's already started sparring with an imaginary tiger. Looks like she thinks her odds of defeating a tiger are high enough already.
難しいわね。孤島の大技物があればかろうじて。
What? Okay, this is definitely feeling like it's becoming a reference.
あ、そんなことでじいさんのコレクション持ち出すなよ。だいたい桐次は
A magus. So Fujine's a warrior? Maybe it's the dock's atmosphere that caused memories of Dad to resurface. Perhaps Fujine got a little nostalgic too.
でも桐次さんもね。やめましょ
う。そうだな。なあ藤根、いつか親父の代わりに海の向こうを連れて行こうか。
Somewhere dangerous. Oops, I probably should not have done that. I think I just said something stupid.
逆よ。私がシロを海外に連れて行ってあげるんだから。卒業旅行とかあるでしょ？
Interesting.
教師同伴の卒業旅行なんかごめんだぞ。
もうシロったら恥ずかしがっちゃって
バカ言うな。恥ずかしいんじゃない。みっともないんだってそんなのは。
So we end there? Okay. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to end this one. These episodes in this time frame are going to be somewhere probably between like an hour 20 and an hour 30, so... next time I'll probably do much of the dates, but I just want to emphasize how much I actually have left to do out of all this stuff. because it really does feel like I'm running out of things. Outside of the stuff that I purposely have been trying to hold off. So many writer things left too. For better or for worse. As we already saw, there's only the soccer one left over there. And there's... yeah, him. I really am. Weirdly, it felt like there's so many left, but now all I have left is like writer one, writer one, writer one, writer one. Okay, well. I will leave it there for now. And I will see you all next time on Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Drive safely, everyone.